Welcome back to the MONSTERTHON, boys.
All right, the thing is, we've welcomed back to the MONSTERTHON 13 times.
For the audience, Jake and I have seen this. Ian has not.
Oh, I get it, because his name's Renfield. That's why it's the name of the movie.
He wined and dined me and took me traveling. And
She said wine and dine. My ass thought of dine and dash. I'm like, he just left you there to pay the bill? What a bastard. But that's not what that is.
And you keep crawling back to him. He does the Dracula Untold thing.
Whoa. That was a lot.
I fucking hate when movies do this. Go back. Just show me.
Oh, you don't like Sonic?
No, I didn't like it there either. They recreate it with Nick Cage. Wait, that's
do.
sick. Oh, that's cool.
He
It is
looks
awesome.
so good, too. He looks just like Bella.
Renfield has no drip in this scene. Dracula, though. He got the Hugh Hefner robe on.
he's also really into ska.
The kind of music.
No, Ska the guy. John Ska.
That's a huge oversimplification of ska's innovative contribution to music. Oh my God, who am I?
I've never felt more personally attacked by a film than the fact that they make ska the villain music.
It is the villain music.
It's the villain music, Mud.
Fuck
You're
you
in a
guys.
toxic relationship with Ska, the
Ska's
concept.
good music, bro.
Is that your words or is that Ska's words? You can be honest with us.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, he's not ready. I remember the moment that Mud and I, together, were both equally as shocked that they don't show Russell Crowe's Jekyll in this one. I assume that's the next one.
Yeah, it'll be the next one. Get chloroformed, idiot.
This is that scene from Morbius.
It's not.
It is, but it's just better.
It's so much better.
Get knifed in the head.
It's nothing like the scene from Morbius.
Yeah, of course the hit is going well. I got Apache Joe on it.
I can only imagine Sonic when hearing this voice.
A busload of cheerleaders.
Busload of cheerleaders.
Yo, me too, Dracula. I've seen that video.
Female cheerleaders?
Don't make it a sexual thing.
No,
Yeah, not me too, Ian. Haha.
Yeah, good job, Ian.
Not a sexual thing.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Ian be like, give me a busload of underage cheerleaders, dog.
I didn't say that word.
No.
You're not allowed to put illegal words in my mouth.
If you can
thanks.
say I like Green Lantern, I can say underage cheerleaders.
No, you cannot.
Yes,
What
I can.
if it's a literal
I
crime?
said it.
I suppose this is what you'd call my health care plan.
I would pay my soul to have free healthcare.
I would also pay my soul to have free healthcare.
Y'all could just move. Like, keep your soul, go to Canada.
I feel like I don't like half of this movie so far.
Is it the cop half?
Yeah.
It's been 5 minutes.
No, but it's acted.
Do you even know why we became the most powerful crime family in the city?
Because the script says we are.
Shut up.
However, we are the most feared. Our reputation for ruthlessness and
I
violence.
am telling you this stuff that you
You
would
already know because I
the
need the audience to know.
No, I'm calling it. This character's a dumbass. He does not know this.
Scar's not dead.
He's truly alive.
Ska's not dead. There are 3 of those films.
What exactly is your plan? It's one rag and there's like 30 of them.
Wow, and none of them are gonna use their guns?
Yeah, this is the stupid part. Like, they all have automatics, bro.
I'm gonna run up to shoot you after 10 extended
Oh,
seconds.
no, there's the shot. It was just while he was falling. Okay, now there's some bullets.
Now that
there you
there's
go.
a table up, I can shoot.
How'd you miss?
How did you roll?
Yeah.
Wow.
I understand there is a script in this film. That being said. Why did she need to reload? She only fired like a shot. Is she me playing a game?
That being said, the ultra violence is fucking amazing, dude. He put the leg of a table through a dude's chest. That was fucking sick.
The ultra violence is why the movie is as good as it is.
I think the comedy is the reason the movie's as good as it is.
That's part of it too. Obviously, you need comedy in a comedy, but like, if it pulled back to PG-13, it'd be way less fun to watch.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. This movie is better because it's rated R.
It's like The Fly, but backwards because he gets better.
Let me hear you say it again.
I'm gonna grow to full power.
Me when I see a picture on the internet. I'm gonna grow to full power.
Me when I see a choice video on the site.
You know.
You know the one.
Boom, but the boom, boom, but
I'm gonna grow to full power.
Ian, when I hit record on a commentary, I'm
I'm grown to full power.
Star wipe.
And update that wardrobe to this century.
That's true. My man's had the same drip for 100 years.
It's drip though.
Yeah, but it's drip, though.
It's drip.
Yeah, but have literally any other drip sometimes.
Listen,
No,
bro,
no, he
some
has the
drip
Peter
is
Griffin
simply
fucking
eternal.
wardrobe.
That was a good whatever those jokes were, but it implies that he never showers ever.
Trespassing? Fuck yeah.
Just like, ooh, bro, I'm fucking touching your grass. Ooh, trespassing. What a fucking serious
Bro,
crime.
you touch grass, L.
Opposite of L, W.
What is a W but 2 L's combined?
Ian, when's the last time you physically touched grass?
Literally earlier.
Nope, doesn't count.
Cope.
When's the last
Cope.
time? He's got the fucking the Oracle kitchen, bro. Bright green.
He does have the
with the
Oracle
yellow
kitchen.
mittens, bro.
Don't worry about the vase.
What vase? I like that he's not in the he's not in the mirror.
Oh,
That's cool.
shit. I didn't even pick that up.
Even though that would, again, every vampire movie.
Yeah,
They used to be back with silver, now they're back with aluminum.
I
so,
know,
you know.
but at this point, it's just a thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a thing.
I was just gonna eat all of them. That's in the trailer.
It is in the trailer.
It is in the trailer.
All right, good. I'm ready for the trailer.
I like how being bats is just a Dracula Untold thing.
And now it's just a thing.
Now it's like Universal's like, yeah, this is our thing now. We're just doing it.
Well, come on.
So if someone who is in the church associated with the church tangentially invites him in, he can walk into the church.
He's the leader of this group, which makes him in control of the building currently.
In control of the building currently. So he can go to Wendy's. 100%.
I knew that's where this conversation
I'm just saying,
was
if he
fucking
can,
going.
if he could go to a fucking church
Every fucking time.
If it's the opposite of Dracula, he'd like burn alive. But if he's allowed in, then
Can
Wendy's
he order through the drive-up?
doesn't matter. I'm telling you, you can walk in, easy. Because if he can go
Because
to a
like
church,
a Wendy's is open to the public, is an open to the public building where you don't need express permission to walk into.
But it's still private property. You can get kicked off.
yeah, but the implication is come in, we're open.
Yes.
So
if
that's
wait,
enough.
if the sign says "Come in, we're open," because the doormat
Yep.
said "Welcome, come
Yep.
on in." So if it says "Come in, we're open," does that work?
And you can't dispute that too. This is an official Universal Dracula film. This is canon as canon
So
gets.
signs, Renfield's boss. Yeah, I think that's the rule. Is as long as there's signage.
Oh my god, he's floating! I'd shit my pants, by the way. I'm just saying, I'd shit my pants if someone floated in front of me. They all died before he hit the fucking floor.
Yep.
Oh no, he's fine.
Yeah, he is, and he will continue to be fine
So fine.
with a capital F.
Never seen anybody more fine.
Absolutely
Especially that guy that The Witcher encountered in episode 1.
He's fine.
He's so fine. Just as fine as that
So
guy.
fine. Why am I in the Cat in the Hat house, but in apartment form?
Wasn't this a normal apartment? And then
Yeah, he
got
painted the shit out of it.
montage. Yeah.
Bro, he's finally letting the bright colors in, you know?
Yeah. Every one. Every bright color
He got
is in.
the orange, he got the green, he got the
The
yellow.
whole goddamn rainbow's in here.
I can't go and take out my anger by killing every asshole on the street who I think deserves it.
That is a synopsis of Punisher, season 1 and 2.
Yeah, I fucking did it. And you know what?
I liked it! I am the Punisher!
My scene is in Daredevil, by the way. Just
Yeah, but it's the scene!
For clarification.
That's literally the
It's
one
it's
scene
such
from
a
him
good
I know.
scene,
in case
though.
it was unclear. So if this is canon to Dracula 1931, and Dracula 1931 has a canon sequel with Bela of Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, are not only Frankenstein and the Wolfman in this, but also Abbott and Costello potentially dead in this?
They're also dead in real life, so that tracks.
Just have a nice fight with some great sound as I beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Oh, don't worry. He does the most beating of another motherfucker.
Sorry, sir, just trying to be disarming.
I'm sorry. There's no way he impaled a dude with a dude.
Yeah, so I'm cool with a film being average. This is a film that understands the assignment. It's not trying to be anything more than its premise. It's a queer-coded film about Renfield.
Yeah, I think that's why it works so
I
well.
just wish the editing choices were a little bit better.
I
Because I don't like the narration very much. It kind of takes you out of it, which it hasn't been here for a while. Good. But and then some of the cut
Well,
choices.
if it hasn't been here for a while, it feels like it was just there at the beginning to like stylize it.
It's gonna come back. I also feel like the narration, on the whole, has been kind of funny.
Having Dracula powers is fucking amazing.
Jake
Yeah, he's
moment.
right, though.
Jake moment.
He's correct. I don't know. I think I'd be Dracula's slave, honestly. I get all the not all the Dracula. I get some of the Dracula powers.
You gotta kill people.
So?
I get to big jump. I don't know. You gotta weigh these things.
Counterpoint.
Counterpoint.
Big jump.
Goddamn right.
I'd still rather have werewolf power.
Frankenstein. I would just like to be an amalgamation of people. My man hit him with the Mortal Kombat Johnny Cage fatality, bro. Because it was just a kick. It has to just be Johnny Cage.
So if one bat gets burned, does Dracula lose like a toe?
Yeah, he loses his pinky toe.
Does that correlate?
Yes.
I don't know.
Each bat is one section of the body. You don't want to lose the part that's the penis.
Oh, they bit the shit out of
But can he drink blood hard enough to get that bat part of his toe back?
No, the bat's dead. So you kill each bat individually.
Oh, Lord.
So he has to go get another bat to put into his toe to make a toe.
No. Because like it's a finite number of bats.
Can he go? Can the bats go to Wendy's?
Yes.
Okay.
Can they go to different Wendy's?
Can the bats go into someone's house?
I think no. So I don't. They can't be that far apart from each other.
No,
it's a manifestation.
No, it's a fucking swarm.
Yeah.
They have to stick together. You're right. But in theory, what's the limit? Like, could they go to a Wendy's and a McDonald's across the street at the same time?
Ooh. Well, what if only one of them invited him in and he goes to both?
What
at
if
the same
only
time?
one of them has the "Welcome, we're open" sign?
They're using the very rarely used become smoke power. I like that.
Good.
It's like never on screen. That's cool.
What do we do now?
Really kinky sex.
Right in front of him. And he can't participate, which will upset him greatly.
It's not a sexual thing. Who wants to start? I guess any of us, because nobody dealers choice.
I'll start since I was the first one to see it.
Sure.
I really like this film. Is it perfect? No. Robert Kirkman wrote the screenplay?
He pitched it.
Interesting. It's got really funny comedy. It's got pretty decent, like, stylistic action. Sure, the editing's not all there.
Yeah.
And it's got the gun logic of, I have a fucking AK-47, better get super fucking close to this guy to shoot him. But that's stuff that I can not justify, but, like,
Look past
because the film is stronger than that, you know? Those are minor nitpicks, in my opinion, compared to some of the funniest fucking shit I have ever seen in a film, at least in the last couple years. Like, this is up there with, like, Tag in terms of how much I fucking laughed my ass off in theaters watching this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's got some strong performances, too. Nick Cage is fucking going crazy.
Nick Holt's one of the most talented actors in
Nick
Hollywood
Hoult was
working.
great. I liked Awkwafina. I think it's a really good film. I think it's a really solid comedy. I think it's actually a decent follow-up to Dracula in the way that it's, like, kind of a parody, kind of not. And it's got some killer one-liners. It's an action comedy, and I think it's got good comedy and good action. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
The over-the-top part of the action works. I'm not very big on over-the-top things when it comes down to things. Muds, you have a soft spot for, like, style
I
over
like highly
substance.
stylized
Yes.
things.
I think the style here, for the most part, works. It is not my favorite kind of style, so I'm not super high on it. There's some cuts that I really wish weren't there, and there's some stuff where I'm like, all right, I actually don't mind that. So it's like a wash over the middle. I don't like some of the music that they play over fights, to be quite honest. I would have rather something else. I get that you're trying to do like an over-the-top style thing, but I would have preferred something else. That's just personal preference, of course. But you're right, like, most of the acting is pretty good. Here's a couple of stilted bits of dialogue from side characters. His name's Tedward.
Tedward
Lobo.
That's
Excellent.
funny.
Point up for that. No, like, it's a little short. Like,
It's very short,
It's
but
very short.
I appreciate that it's short. I don't think
Yeah.
it really needs much more time.
you're
Like,
right. It's just a lot of things that don't have faith in themselves are always a little. You put a little short.
I
just in
understand
case.
that, but I would argue this is a film, at most, I'd say you can add
10 minutes.
10
yeah.
minutes.
I thought it was actually pretty funty. There's not a lot of jokes that don't land. A couple, but like every
Oh, yeah.
comedy film has a couple jokes that don't land. I'd say a solid 7 out of 10. I think 8's just a little too high considering some of the editing choices I'm not really a fan of.
I agree with a lot of what you guys said. 4. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, goddamn, you said you liked it
I
too.
do. I really enjoy it. As maybe the biggest Dracula, guy ever, maybe not really at all. I love the character. I love the story. I love the book. I love the old movies. Well, not all the old movies.
The first
and
one.
The first one
Yeah.
specifically. And Dracula to me is the kind of character that can work in a lot of different ways and mediums and genres and stuff like that. This is an example of it working in a genre that it's not typically in. It's an action comedy, great action, great comedy. There are criticisms, but it nails the two things that it is. So
it understands the assignment.
It understands the assignment, and it does it great. So I really enjoy this as a one-off movie, and it makes sense because Universal, they said out loud, like, hey, Don Langley, the main person Universal, was like, yeah, no, so after The Mummy failed, we're going to focus on creator-driven stuff. So this is just all standalone stuff, all unrelated, which is why we're getting 2 different Dracula interpretations in the same year.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Crazy.
What's
That's
the next
awesome.
one?
Voyage of the Demeter.
Demeter,
Yep,
yeah.
there you go.
I really enjoy
My
this
headcanon
one.
is it's the same film franchise.
I enjoy what it does. It's a really nice follow-up to the 100-year-old Dracula movie. I love how it shares continuity. It's so charming, in the same way that Lego Batman is a sequel to all of the Batman movies.
Did you know Lego Batman was directed by the same guy?
Yes, I did. I did.
Very
know that.
weird.
Like Lego Batman, it's in a place where all the movies just happen, which is just that's what's so funny about it.
Yeah.
But this following up Dracula 1, 1931, I think it's really strong. The 2 Nicholases are just acting their asses off.
They both did great.
I know the scene stealer is Nick Cage, but Nick Holt's doing wonderful too.
Nick Hoult is, like I said earlier, one of the most talented actors working in Hollywood.
Great. If he had been chosen for Batman, I wouldn't have even been mad. Honestly, that those.
He's a little too scrawny.
He could have bulked up.
They could have. bulked.
I don't know if he has the body type to bulk up the way the Batman should be bulking up.
I don't
But
know. Anybody can bulk if they bulk, bro.
Yeah.
But you even lift. No, I really appreciate what this movie does. I'll go with 8.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe 7, but like upon
I think
rewatch,
7's also a decent score for it.
Yeah.
it's a
It doesn't
solid
deserve
movie.
the 57% on Rotten Tomatoes it has.
That being said,
It's another Shazam 2 moment where I'm like, why is everyone hating on this? This
it
is good.
impressed me, who does not want to see Dracula in this tone and style and interpretation, but even I can recognize for what it's doing great. It's an absolute triumph for what it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm super more excited for Demeter. That looks
Demeter
way
looks
cool.
amazing.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
Is that the next thing? I thought there was one more in
Nope,
between that.
that's the next
Don't
thing.
think so.
Okay.
That's it. That's it, baby.
So we'll see you for the last voyage of the Demeter.
I'm very excited for it. Please don't make this into a dark universe. This is not the way to go.
They're canon. They're canon to each other.
No, please, God, no.